Hi everyone, my name is Hilda Chavez. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to make some bizcochitos, and guess what? I'm already giving them to two people. So two people are interested in them, so I'm definitely very happy to give them away. And of course I'm going to be making some more throughout the week for my family, but these are already going to be gone by tomorrow. So let's start with the ingredients. Here I already have some flour that's already discernida. This is the brand of flour that I'm using. You guys are welcome to use whatever you guys want. I just wanted you guys to see. I already have 5 cups just right here. And I have an additional cup right here, which is 6 cups. I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to mix it in, because we're going to do it little by little. We're not going to do it all at once, okay? I have a cup of sugar here, and I know you guys are used to my measuring cups, but I wanted to show you guys this recipe exactly how I used to see my grandma making them when I was little. And obviously she used these type of measuring cups. That was her measuring cups, and I really loved it. I think that the recipe comes out perfectly fine with those type of measuring cups. I don't have a problem if you have the regular measuring cups. That's going to be perfectly fine as well. Don't worry too much about it. I just like doing it the old-fashioned way. Right over here again, sugar, flour, and then we're going to use a pinch of salt, and then we're going to definitely use this baking powder as well. And then I have some cinnamon. A lot of people, or I should say New Mexican people, use different types of things just depending on what we want to make. Anise is what we use in New Mexico, so I'm just using canelita or cinnamon powder because I really don't like anise, but you guys are welcome to use anise if that's what you want. And then I'm gonna use this whole pound of lard, and a lot of people mix it with half of shortening. I don't like the shortening. I really like just the plain lard. And then I have 3 eggs here. We're gonna use them, all of them, one at a time. I have some juice already here that is about a little bit more than 1/4. I'm just using tangerine, but you guys are welcome to use, I'm sorry, tangerine. I'm using mandarin, but you guys are welcome to use just an orange or whatsoever, but this is exactly what I'm using. And then we're gonna use vanilla extract, and of course we're gonna use the spray to put it on our pan. So you guys are welcome to use anything as well. Any type of grease is gonna be perfectly fine. So we're gonna get started here, and the very first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna mix this. It has to come up to a little fluffy style. I still want to make sure that when the lard becomes fluffy, then we're going to go ahead and put in the sugar. So here's our cup of sugar. We're going to mix it little by little, just like that. Very good. Perfect. Give it a little mix. That shall do it. Now we're going to do 1 egg at a time, every single time. Okay. So there's 1, and then we're going to mix it. Right, here comes our next one. And here's our 3rd one and last one. You guys are welcome to use a regular mixer as well. I just like using the hand one, but so here we go. This is going to be our orange juice. And I'm just using a little bit over a little 1/4. And there we go. It's natural orange juice. It's better than orange juice itself. Right, here we go. All right, now watch this very carefully. This right here is a cup of flour, and we're just going to go ahead and we're going to strain it as well. So here we go. Now the one that I have in the jar, it's already been strained as well, so we're just going to go ahead and pour it here little by little. We're not going to go ahead and put it all at once. We're going to do exactly this. And there we go. Perfect. Now we're going to mix it. Wear your apron because you will definitely make a mess in your kitchen. Unless you use your hands, of course. We're not adding water. We're not adding anything but the juice that we just used. Okay, that's enough. So now we're going to use 3 teaspoons of the powder, of the baking powder. So here we go. We call it Royal. Okay, there's 1, there's 2, and 3. Perfect. In this part, you can use anise or you can use canelita, and I'm just using canelita. I'm only using half of that teaspoon just because at the end, we're still gonna use some of that cinnamon and also sugar so that we can blend them in. So we can mix it all in, and that way it'll be the sugar coated. So here we go. Now we're gonna put just a little bit of salt. If you don't put salt in it, it's not gonna bring the sweetness in it, sweeten it. So make sure that you go ahead and do exactly this. It's less than a teaspoon, so make sure that you just put just a little bit in there. Now this is our vanilla extract, and we're only using 1 spoonful of it as well. Very good. We put that on the side now, and all we have is our flour that we're going to keep mixing in it as we combine it all together so that it becomes a firm structure, basically, so that we are able to make our little balls. So here we go. So at this point, I'm going to stop using the mixer and I'm going to start using my hands. When I thought about making this video, I was hoping that I didn't have my set of nails so that I could, you know, not make anybody uncomfortable or whatsoever, but I'm so used to doing this stuff and I really like it. So if it bothers you, I'm really sorry. Again, what I have in this jar is already 6 cups of the flour, and it's already been through the strainer. So here we go. I'm just using one hand so that I can keep basically pouring some flour as we go. All right, you guys, so first of all, I turned on my oven just right now at 350 degrees, and by the time that we're making these, it should be preheated already at the desired time. Anyways, we're gonna spray it first of all, just a little bit, and then we're gonna do exactly this. You can grease it with butter or with anything that you guys have, that's perfectly fine. And the way that we know that this is done, it's gonna be by a pinch, okay? And as small as you can make them as big as you want to. I do like them a little bigger than the normal. So I just make a little ball, and you can just leave it like that. As a matter of fact, once it's there, then you can actually either press it once, which a lot of people do, or you could press it twice exactly like that. So it'll do it all for you. Another little pinch, and here we go again. That's the size that I like. Again, you guys can make them little or big, like cookie styles is perfectly fine. So just like that, and one more crossways. And we're gonna continue to do exactly that. This is one of the smallest ones that I'm gonna make, just like that. And again, just pressing on it and doing exactly that. Right, time to take them out. Here is our very first one. So we're gonna go ahead and put them in sugar and cinnamon. So this is exactly what I did right here, look. There's cinnamon in there and sugar. Don't put too much cinnamon in it, otherwise it's gonna be kind of spicy. So just enough. And there we go. So as they are hot or warm, you wanna go ahead and put them into the sugar. And look, down at the bottom, they're perfectly just fine. They're already all made. And here we go. And they're soft. You just go like this, pretty much. And that's it. And then we're just gonna start putting them in here. And there we go. You're gonna like these, Jose. They're really good. They smell really good. Okay, so eventually that's exactly what you're gonna do with all of them.
How is it that you have so much fun doing this?
It's a lot of work.
Not the work, it's just so...
I like doing this. You guys like eating them too.
You have a point there.
See? All right, so here we go. And they're soft. They're supposed to be soft. They're not supposed to be hard like cookies. There we go. Pretty much. And here we go.
This is the lazy way of doing it, because back then you would just use them one by one.
Pero no se van a quebrar. They're all just perfectly fine. See? I think, how old were you, Clarissa, when you first made the bizcochos? Probably, what, 10 or 12?
10.
10?
Yeah.
You were little. I remember you had a share and everything, and then the second time.
I know, I had to take, I don't know, it was like for a kid's birthday for school. And they were like, okay, you guys can bring cupcakes or something. And I was telling you about it.
Yeah, but then that's when you wanted me to go at Walmart like at 11 o'clock at night, and I was like, oh no.
I was like, I want to take something cool. I was like, let's go get some cupcakes or something. And she was like, I guess I'll make it. I was like, you could have just taken me to go get it from Walmart. And she stayed up till like 1 making them.
There's no point for you guys to rinse it. Don't even worry about it. Just keep spraying on it. And it'll be just perfectly fine. And then we're just going to keep baking them and putting them in there. So they came out nice and firm with 4.5 cups total of the flour. We didn't have to add anything else or anything more. That was perfectly fine. So it came out nice and soft and pretty. And delicious. Definitely a great idea for your holiday parties, for Christmas, for New Year's, for any type of party. You won't be wrong with anything like this. It's going to be just perfectly fine for any table setting. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I do answer through my Instagram, so I hope you guys enjoy them as much as I will with my family. So I hope you guys really enjoy it at your house. Everybody here loves them. One of the things that I do wanted to mention is that I ended up not using the 6 cups of flour. I actually only used 4.5. So hopefully your ingredients are going to come out exactly like mine did. Everything came out perfectly fine. They're nice and soft and pretty and beautiful. And they're very simple because I don't like to use the cookie cutters or whatsoever. I just like them plain and simple, just like how my grandma used to make them. And I really love them just like that. So thank you very much for everything. Thank you for your support, for your love. Thank you for all the nice, beautiful gifts you guys sent me. For the eyelashes, this beautiful necklace, all of the items that I receive in the mail, I really love them and I have enjoyed them. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for thinking of me. And I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I will. Thank you so much for being here with me. Bye-bye. Love you guys.